So welcome back everybody to our new series, Exclusive Insights, the cars of the Mercedes-Benz Museum. And in this series we'll be showing you the cars very intimately, in such a way that we don't do it normally in our tours. So in today's episode we're going to have a look at the Mercedes-Benz 230 SL, also known as the Pagoda. Pagoda because of the shape of its roof. As you can see, it has a light curve which stiffened the roof. And that's not just a styling element, it also made this roof much stiffer, protecting the occupants in the case of a rollover. This roadster was also the safest roadster on the roads. 1950s and 1960s, Mercedes-Benz revolutionized car safety with the 220. 220 means 2.2-litre engine. This was the first passenger car with a crumple zone at the front and at the back, and with a very stiff passenger cell, protecting the occupants. The 230 SL had exactly the same technology. This was the safest roadster you could drive in the 1960s. Launched in 1963, the production ceased in 1967, followed up by the 250 SL. The Mercedes-Benz 230 SL replaced the 300 SL Roadster, which we saw in our last episode, and the 190 SL. And you can see the similarities in the large Mercedes-Benz star in the center of the grille. Let's have a close look at the engine behind that star. The Mercedes-Benz 230 SL has pretty much the same six-cylinder engine as the 220 limousine behind me. The engineers simply increased the bore. It's now a 2.3-litre engine. They changed the cylinder head, lighter cylinder head. It's got a new camshaft. But the biggest breakthrough with this engine, giving it 150 horsepower altogether, now is the 6-plunger fuel injector pump from Bosch. That's your regulator. Characteristic even for modern sports cars, the 230 SL had aluminium bonnet, aluminium boot, aluminium doors, reducing the weight. Designed by Paul Braque, our French designer at the time, engineered by Bella Barregni. Typical for Paul Braque, you have the high ceiling or the high roof. That gives the occupants a better view. And with the Pagoda roof, the edges of the roof went up higher, and that allowed you to get in and out a bit easier. Well, look at all of this material. It's a lot simpler than the 300 SL Roadster. It's intended as a sports car to have fun. It's been sort of a compromise between the wild power of the 300 SL Gullwing and the timid 190 SL. You can see from the dashboard here that the design was very sleek, and the designer, Paul Braque, kept the design to a minimum, but very elegant, because you've got a very exclusive roadster here. One unusual thing about this particular car, I've just noticed it now, you can see here that this Becker radio is a TR, and the TR was intended for the models sold in the United States. What have we got here? A dashboard, glove compartment with a bit more space than the previous models. What's this here? Well, this is a very interesting find. Whoa, that's your user's manual for the Becker radio. The dashboard is softened. That's from our engineers. This car is full of safety features, passive safety features. Dashboard is softer, so that meant if the occupants were involved in a head-on collision, when they hit their heads against the dashboard, it would soften the blow. Also here, the hooper, steering wheel is softened. But fine, lovely, lovely car. To be honest, I wouldn't mind having one myself. The 230 SL came in 3 variations, with a hardtop like this one here, a hardtop combined with a soft top, or just a soft top. Removing the hardtop was dead easy. All you have to do is pull on these 2 levers here, and the 2 levers behind the seats. This is one of them, behind the passenger seat. And with the help of a second person, all you had to do was lift the roof. Simple. If you didn't have enough space in the boot for all of your luggage, or maybe you're shopping, then you could put some of that stuff here behind the seats. Talking about seats, these particular seats were very luxurious, of course, exclusive sports car from Mercedes-Benz. This allowed air to go through it. So it's basically a ventilated seat from 1963. So everybody, that was this week's episode with the Mercedes-Benz 230 SL. Oh, look at all of this chrome, all the beautiful stuff here. I'm afraid we'll have to end it, and this episode. Looking forward to seeing you again next week, and then we'll show you another Mercedes-Benz vehicle and give you an exclusive insight.